It's books over boys. Are you ready, bookish babe?
Hey, book babes, it's Books Over Boys. I'm May.
And I'm Mai.
And it's Novella November.
Yes, it is. That means it's all about the short stories. You might see them as novelettes.
Yeah. I call them novella. I mean, they're called novellas, but yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen it be referred to as I'm not
Novelettes.
even
Or,
going to attempt to
I
say
think it's
the
novelettes, but
short
basically short stories,
stories.
guys.
Yeah.
So short story means typically they're going to be under 100 pages, but
Yeah.
sometimes they're closer to like that 150 or like
Yeah.
I've seen some 124,
Yeah.
145. But remember, if a if a novella says short story, like, and it says 140 pages, there's still the acknowledgments. There's still like
Right.
it's not a dedication. It's more so like,
Author's note or
yeah,
whatever. Yeah, in the beginning. Sometimes I've seen a prologue.
I've
I've
seen a
seen a
prologue. Yeah.
prologue. Not so much an epilogue, but I've seen a prologue.
And I've seen
Yeah.
it not as like a dedication, like to
Mhm.
someone per se, but like the intention of the
Yeah.
author writing
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah, we're in November, so what better time than to do Novella November?
yes.
So we have a couple that we're gonna talk about.
Yeah.
I just wanna say before we get into them, I love novellas. Especially like when I'm in a reading slump,
hmm
it's a good way to get you out of it because it's like it's short, sweet to the point, and kind of helps you move on to the next thing.
I think too, what I really like about novellas is when you want to dip your foot into like a
Yeah,
new genre, or
a
like
good way to
sometimes when I need that palate cleanse, like I just want a cute, happy romance.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't want the slow burn of it. I
Right,
just
right,
want
right.
straight to the point.
Mhm.
Or just sometimes there's some novellas that are really crazy.
Yeah.
And it's just, I feel like sometimes these
It's
authors had a
funny,
crazy
yeah,
dream and like
dream, yeah,
literally
yeah,
just
yeah, and
retold
just was
it.
like, "Hey, I gotta write
Because
this down."
sometimes we'll get into that, guys,
Yeah,
but sometimes they can get really
really
crazy.
crazy, yeah.
So, but I think it's fun. I
Yeah,
think, and also I like that it's short, so I don't feel when I like my TBR is so crazy,
yeah.
and when I feel like I'm not sure what to read, having
Yep,
a
I do
quick
the same
book
thing.
that's like maybe
Mhm, mhm.
5 chapters,
Yeah,
so
if
easy.
that, yeah.
If
And,
that.
like, I don't even look at them as chapters. When I just look at it, it's like, "Oh, this is 96 pages. I'll just hurry bang this out." And then also it's good, like, if you have a reading goal for the year or whatever, and you wanna keep track and keep above that number or keep to your goal,
Mhm.
going to a novella, you can do, like, 2 or 3 in a day. It's, like, low key cheating, but, like
That is, do you, because we track on
Yeah,
Fable, like how many
yeah.
books we've read. I If the book that I've read is not on Fable, I'm not reaching out. It's just not getting
Yeah,
counted.
it's not gonna count. So you'll throw a novella in there? Oh,
No,
it's just not
it's
counting.
just not counted.
Yeah, yeah, but no, yeah,
But like I don't
novellas
even
are good.
track novellas. I should.
You should,
Yeah.
I do, 'cause, hey, it still counts as a book that you've read.
Yeah. But we
Yeah.
both had our reading goal for this
Yeah,
year.
we did.
Yes, we
Yes,
did.
with 2 more months to go.
I think I
So
hit mine, well, September. I think I hit it
okay,
in September.
okay. Yeah, I hit mine a couple days ago,
Yes,
and I was
you
so
did.
excited, and Fable gave me a little, like, pew, like a little,
Mhm. The acknowledgement confetti.
yeah, the
Yeah.
confetti, and was like, "You hit your goal," and I was like, "Yeah, I did." But yeah, novellas are a great way
Mhm.
to help you hit your reading goal if you're behind or
Absolutely.
especially for like the holiday season. Like novellas are a great way to like still read, but it's not taking too much of your time.
Yeah. I'm excited to get into some of like the Hallmarky
Mhm.
novellas,
Mhm.
especially some of the ones that are a little crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
And themed and yeah.
yeah.
Bad
So,
Santa, I can't wait for that one.
oh yeah,
That one's
there's
gonna
one
be a
called
good one.
Frisky. It's like a snowman. The cover's a carrot.
Yeah,
Um,
that one
but
looks
it
interesting.
does look interesting, but it's also just fun.
It's
Like,
fun, like
I
you
like
don't
the
take it
holiday
serious.
ones,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But I will say, to me, my judgment on how good a novella is, when I finish reading it, if I'm like, damn, like not only was this good, but this author truly could have made this like into a
Yeah.
300-page
Yeah,
book.
yeah, yeah.
Like, not I'm don't do it, but
Don't do
you
it.
you could
You
have.
could,
But
yeah.
it's like you skip out all the fluff and the slow burn.
Yeah,
Sometimes you need that, but I just like reading a novella where I'm like, I kind of want more, and I think that's
more,
the thing that
yeah.
annoys me. I mean, there are novellas that do have like phases or series, I guess a volume,
Mhm.
and the story
Yeah.
doesn't necessarily continue to build, but it's like similar universes.
Yeah.
Because if a novella's story continued to build, it would just be a
A
regular
regular
book.
book, yeah.
So sometimes I find myself, it's like, "Jeez, I just wanted a
I
little
kinda
more."
wish yeah.
Mhm.
But I will say, shout out to authors that do write novellas because I'm pretty sure that's so much harder than because you don't have all that fluff and like the first if the first like chapter doesn't catch the reader because it's like you have no like way to really tell because it's only like
Mhm.
90 to 100 pages and it's like you have to tell and you have to make us believe in this character
Mhm.
without all of that build up and all that character development. So I wonder if it's harder to do a novella than it is to
I don't
do a
know. I
series.
feel like it
Yeah.
depends on what the
What it
topic
is.
is. I feel
Yeah.
like a romance one or
Mhm.
one of those like weirder, outlandish, spicier ones, not so much. But
Mhm.
I feel like when you start hitting like the dystopian like
Yeah.
type of themes
Yeah.
or
It can
something like
get
outlandish and
yeah.
make believe like it can just go too
Too
far.
far, yeah.
Or like you can kind of like lose interest, like you said, like where it's just like it's all over the place.
Yeah.
Like there was one. So we'll get into now, guys,
Mhm.
some of
Some of the ones
the
we've
novellas.
read.
So there's one, it's called Micro Futures. It's
Mhm.
a bite-sized speculative
Mhm. Hmm.
fiction. It is by Elizabeth. Is it Hingley? Let me check that out real quick. Give me a second, guys. I'm 95% sure.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I didn't write the last name.
Oop,
I'm so sorry. Yeah, Elizabeth Hingley.
okay.
So that was like it made you know what it is? It wasn't for me.
Mhm.
I think this is something that if you were trying to get into like the dystopian theme, you may or may not like it, but it just made me think that the inspiration came from Black Mirror. So
Yeah.
I had,
Yeah.
I think, Black Mirror expectations in reading it.
Yeah.
And because
Yeah.
it wasn't like
Like
Black
that.
Mirror,
Yeah, it was
I
kinda
couldn't
hard.
get
Yeah.
into it.
Yeah.
So I don't think like and the book just came out on the 18th of October. So a couple weeks ago. I think people should give it a try.
Try, yeah.
It just for me, because I had like this set expectation just in reading the description and seeing dystopian.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
just had like the set expectation, and because it wasn't what my expectation was, I just
Wasn't able to get
wasn't
into it.
enjoying it. I
Mhm.
think maybe I'll go back and reevaluate it later, but for
Mhm.
now, I don't think it was for me.
Yeah.
But I think I do like dystopian.
Mhm.
But I think people should try it, but don't go in expecting Black Mirror because it's
That's
not.
not it. Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I
Mhm.
agree with you on that. I will say there's some fire ass dystopian books though.
Yeah.
We have to do a whole
There's gonna be multiple
episode.
episodes
Yeah.
on
Because
dystopian.
dystopian, there are some really like mind blowing ones out there that I've read. Um,
And
but
I
we'll
like
do
the
a whole
cross what's it called? The cross, connections with dystopian and other
mhm.
eras. I
Mhm.
think that's, like, my favorite when it comes to dystopian,
Mhm.
but I feel like every genre.
Yeah,
There's gonna be so much.
there's something for everyone in every genre. I feel
Mhm.
like closing yourself off and boxing yourself only to romance or it's like you're missing out on
Mm,
other things. So novellas are a great way to get into it. I just don't think this one was the one for us to like if we
no.
were looking to get into dystopian, I don't think
This
we
wouldn't
would
sell me
this
on
wouldn't sell. Yeah,
getting into
that's what it
dystopian if
is.
this was the first dystopian
I've
book.
ever tried.
And
Yeah.
I say that with a grain of salt because I think if I didn't really know what dystopian was
True,
and I
true,
didn't have
true.
expectations of
Right.
dystopian, then I think I would have had a different approach.
That's true.
But I think if you enjoy dystopian,
Mhm.
let us know what your thoughts are,
Yeah, yeah, let
you
us
know?
know. Yeah.
But I just think for me, going in sometime and, like, I think it's hard. It
And
when I go
it's
into a
hard,
book.
especially because it's so small. That's why I think it's
Mhm.
so I think no I feel like novellas would be harder because it's such a smaller
Yeah, I think it was, like, what,
well,
42
yeah,
pages?
yeah. So it's definitely I feel like it's harder to write. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not a writer. I
I
don't
think for
know.
certain themes like
Themes
this
and
one,
this one would be
I
one
think
that's
this was
like
challenging, but I
yeah,
think too, it's just sometimes you have, like, this perception when you go into reading a book and, like,
right,
once you have that in your mind,
right.
it's 40
It's
pages is hard to convince me.
yeah,
Like, your writing
otherwise.
style is great,
Mhm,
so do I
mhm.
wanna read something else that she wrote?
Right.
Absolutely. Just am I gonna read her next dystopian book if it's short?
Mm,
No.
yeah.
What?
It'll go
I
on my
say no, it'll go
TBR
on my TBR, but
and
it's
I'll
not gonna
get
be
to
immediate.
it.
Right?
Yeah.
Because I do wanna give this an author I'm a firm believer in giving authors a chance.
Yeah.
I don't think you should say, "Oh my god, didn't like this, never
Yeah.
reading this author again."
Yeah.
Like, no, like,
Yeah.
I think there's not really an author that I'm like, "I will never ever read again." I think it's
Mhm.
just different genres.
Mhm.
For example, who was that author that I really I think it was Kylie Kent.
Mhm.
The, was it Ruin Her? Her
Oh, yeah,
first
the very
book
first book.
her
Yeah.
first book in her universe that she ever wrote with
Yeah.
Josh wasn't your
It
favorite,
it did not
and
sell me at all.
you
It
couldn't
but it
get
was
sold.
that, and her writing style has changed and
But seeing the
evolved.
progression
Right.
and then getting into some of her, like, more recent universes,
Right.
did you appreciate and actually like the books more? And
Right.
I think that happens. Like,
Yeah.
so I feel like that's why I think it's hard to judge, like, an
A book.
author just based off
Mhm.
one, and
Yeah.
listen,
I
every
agree.
book's not for everyone.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Did we
What
Okay. Go oh,
I think we're gonna say the same one. Let's say the name of the same, like, on the count of
on the
3 and
count of
see if we're
3?
talking about the same one.
Okay. 1, 2
Okay.
okay.
It's one of 2.
Okay.
1,
1,
2,
2,
3.
3.
Take
Take
a
a
chance.
chance.
Ah! That was not one. I thought you were gonna go for evidence of the
No.
Oh.
No. Take a chance. Y'all, this book, Take a Chance by
Take a chance. Okay. I'm gonna try and pronounce the name
pronounce
correctly,
it
and if I
correctly.
say it
Yes,
wrong, I'm very
sorry.
sorry. Miyeku.
Mieku.
May.
Mieku May.
Right. And if I'm saying
Yeah.
that wrong, I'm so sorry. She
Yeah.
does have it
She
listed
does
how to
have it
say
in
it.
on how to say it. But this was so good. Like 10 out of 10. And y'all know I'm not a romance girly at all. But you know what? Novellas, when it comes to novellas, I'm a romance
And
girly.
I think she's a romance
I'm a
girly for
romance girly.
novellas
Mhm.
for the simple
Mhm.
fact that there's no slow burn. It's straight to the
Yes.
point.
Yeah.
This is a book that could have totally
It could
been
have.
longer.
When I finished and closed, I was like, damn.
Like,
I
you want
kind
more.
of wish, yeah, there was more. Cause like even like the friends in it, like everybody had like I wanted to know more about everybody.
You know what I liked about it? So this book takes place at, like, a resort. Well, this novella.
Mm-hmm.
And what
And
I
we're not
liked
gonna go too deep into them because they're short. So
Yeah.
we're
We'll
just
give a little bit of context, but we won't
yeah,
give you the conclusion. But
right.
what I will say, this was so relatable. Like, if you've
It really
ever been
was.
traveling to a resort, the interactions
Yeah.
were so realistic.
Yeah.
So realistic.
Like the drunk girls coming over and like, oh, take
Take a
a shot
shot,
with
yeah.
us. Yeah.
Volleyball, other people in the pool,
Other people in the pool.
dinners
Yeah.
on the beach.
Yeah.
Like, very,
It
very
was.
realistic. And also just, like, family, not judging in a bad way, but just like,
Yeah.
okay,
Like
who's
you
distracting you?
you,
Like,
right.
I see your eye has to be on someone.
Somebody.
You know,
Because
something
why
like
you
that.
keep they were like joking with him and like saying like, why you keep looking around? Like,
Like,
who
who
you
are you
looking
looking for?
for? Yeah,
Yeah. And
it was good.
there are 2 things that I really liked about this book.
Okay.
Okay. There are 2 songs that were
Yes.
referenced when Cass, who is our FMC,
Yep.
and his name is Cyrus, but his
Yeah.
nickname is
Sigh, which I
Love
love.
that.
Yeah.
When they were getting into a best verse discussion,
Yeah,
well,
that
it's a
was
debate
hilarious.
about the song No Hands,
Yes.
Sai said the best verse was Wale and couldn't
Yeah.
believe that Cass's was Roscoe.
It's
But
always Roscoe
Cass
for
had
me.
such a point. It's always Roscoe. That's when the song gets
Roscoe
lit.
Dash. Okay, ROSCOE. Mr. Shawty, put it on me, please. Come on.
But more importantly, when his part is on, that's when everyone goes in a circle.
Yeah.
Wale, love you.
Because wait, how
Waka,
does Wale's go? Because all I remember is Roscoe.
like, I'm not about to sing, but but I'll show you the lyrics. I actually have it up on
you
my
have
phone.
it up?
Because I had to go into it earlier because I was like, wait,
Because
wait,
that's
wait,
all
wait,
I
wait,
remember
wait,
is
wait.
Roscoe. Roscoe Dash. Yeah, all I remember is Roscoe.
Whose part did you say, Wale or Waka?
Wale.
Okay, he was after.
Yeah, I think Wale goes last.
Mm-hmm.
What a time, man.
Here.
Let me see.
Like, don't get me wrong, love his part.
Oh, yeah, she
But
said,
that's
look,
not
ma,
when it-
no hands. She said, look, ma, no hands. And no, darling, I don't dance. I'm with Roscoe. I'm with Blanca. I think I deserve a chance. I'm a bad mother. Okay, all right.
But that's not the throw it in the
No,
apple
that's
part.
not.
It's
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
But you know what?
I agree with both parts.
Bring back clubbing and partying in
No,
2010
for real. That was a
through
time.
2016. Such a time. It's not the same.
It's not the same
It's
at
not.
all. It's not.
Like, don't get me wrong. Everyone had cell phones. We're not that old.
Yeah.
Everyone had cell phones.
That old.
We're really not. Everyone had we're millennials, but like we just made the cutoff of millennials. Everyone had cell phones in the club, like we're making videos and dancing. Today, they're all just in there TikToking and like
Yeah.
what is the point?
Point. Yeah.
Throw it in a circle.
Right, do something.
Have
Yeah.
fun. Or
Yeah.
remember it's swag surf,
Mhm.
and like everyone
Yeah.
would do
Do
it.
it. Yeah. What an era.
Everyone.
Yeah. What a
That can be played
the
today, and
music
everyone's just like, "Let me get my phone," and then
phone
no one's
out. Yeah.
dancing, or like they're
Yeah.
half-assing it.
Because they want to make sure they're getting that perfect
And
shot. Yeah.
no.
No. That was that was
How
the
about this?
moment of
And you
living in the
left
moment.
before the lights came
Keep
on.
on.
'Cause after being out.
You have to get out of there.
But now,
Yeah.
like, it's
It's not
too
the
much.
same. That was the era of being in the moment and just vibing.
So can I say this?
What?
I honestly now can appreciate and understand like a 25 and up or 30 and up club.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like
Girl, yeah.
100%.
No. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Do I enjoy going to them? But I'm more of a like lounge day party
Yeah.
person now.
Because I got to be in bed by like 8. I got to be in my jammies by 8.
No.
Yeah, I got to be in my jammies and close to my bedroom.
Oh my gosh. No, I mean, I could get a
It's
drink in my house.
Yeah,
Like,
like
I'm
I can
not,
do this at home type. Yeah,
'cause,
I
like,
feel
I
that.
would like to have a nice cocktail. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to sit here and just drink like the cheapest liquor
Yeah.
and like
And then also getting ready, putting clothes on, putting
sometimes you just don't
makeup.
want to do all
No,
that.
I'm not doing that. I am as comfy as it comes.
I'll invite
So,
people over, come to
yep.
my house.
Yeah.
We have drinks. We can get
Mhm.
snacks. We can get
Mhm.
food.
Mhm.
So, I mean, that's typically what my husband and I do. We'll
That
have like
yeah.
game nights, house parties,
Yeah. There you go.
go out to lounges every now and then. But like,
Mhm. It's no
it's
yeah.
expensive outside.
Yeah, for real. In this economy?
It's so expensive.
But, and then the other song was,
You know what I'm talking about?
I ain't never had
Like
nobody tell
you,
me
Bow
everything
Wow
that you can tell me.
Sierra.
Yeah, this book was so
And when he
cute.
sang it,
When he
back,
sang it back to her, yeah,
I
that was
loved that.
so
Oh my
cute.
goodness.
And you know what's funny? Because I'm reading it when I was reading because it has a part of the lyrics, and I'm like, "What is this?" And then when I like read it faster, I realized like,
No,
"Oh,
as soon
it's
as
the
I saw the
song."
like, I was like, this isn't about to be what I think it is.
Yeah.
Made me
Yeah.
so happy.
Yeah, that
So
was
happy.
it was so good. And the spice market,
Okay,
it was
she did.
good.
She
She
did.
did
It
that.
was good. It was tasteful. Like,
It
and
was
I say tasteful
good.
that it wasn't like page 5.
Yeah.
Like,
It
there was a little build up for it
there
to get to that
was.
point and be
Yeah.
justified.
Yeah.
And I really just loved the careers that they both had.
Same.
I
Mhm.
really liked that. The
Yeah.
cover,
Lovely
adorable.
Day is her what
Her
skincare?
skincare.
That's so cute. And I loved
And
her
he's a
meaning
pilot.
behind it. Him being
Yeah.
a pilot.
Oh, I love the meaning behind it and that she does it with her best friends.
Mhm.
And I
Mhm.
also, speaking of her best friend, I like how when Sai finally saw her again, he was like, well, where's Tiff? Like,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, you guys are
Well, no, that's her
inseparable.
sister.
Oh, that's her sister.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah,
and the other
yeah.
girl's
The
her best
other
friend.
girl's is
Sorry,
her
sorry.
best friend.
I think
Yeah.
Zara. I could be
Something,
wrong.
yeah. It's
Mhm.
yeah, the people she works with
Mhm.
is her best friend. But Tiff is her sister, and they're like a year or two, something apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was like, "Where's your other half?" or something. Yeah, that was
Because he
cute.
knows they're inseparable. So I really
Yeah.
liked that.
See, you want to know something? I don't know if I should say my theory because then you'll know it's not the theory. Should okay, well, no, I was just because I don't want to go into too much because I want people to read it. I don't want to give it away.
If it's going to give something away,
I just thought there was more to the reason why she was there by herself.
I thought so
Okay.
too. And that's why I felt like this could have been a
This
longer
yeah,
book.
because I would have loved it if it was a setup. Like, they did that on purpose. Like, the
But see,
sister
I feel
stayed
like
back.
there's no way the sister
But
could have
yeah.
known based off of the details we were given.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
But I wish, like, if there was a longer version, I wish it was some sort of, like, setup
See, I
and
wish if there was a longer book, I wouldn't want that because then I would feel like it's not genuine, and I feel like
okay.
when that plot twist happened,
Yeah.
she would be mad,
Yeah,
upset,
that's
or
true.
something.
See, this what is it called? Like the second act breakup. See, that's why I love novellas because there's never really that breakup that pisses you off. Because like isn't it funny? Because going into romance, we know what we picked. We know the tropes that we picked. We know exactly what's gonna happen,
But
and
they
it's
always
still
have a
we
happy
get pissed
ending.
off that it happens. Like, are you serious? Like, so I love that the novellas aren't. They just cute.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did. If it was a longer version, I would kind of want like something like that to happen. So
Yeah.
but it
Well,
was good.
because you liked this one, I
Yes.
don't think you read this one. It's called
Okay.
The Ex-Best Friend. It's by
No.
Kate J. Blake.
Uh-huh.
So cute, and I think you would like that one.
Okay.
This is also another one that could have been like 200-300 pages.
Mhm.
Similar interaction where there's been years that have passed,
Okay.
but it's like these 2 people were best friends all throughout, like, high school,
Mhm.
and then there's something that brings them back together
Okay.
as adults, and it's like their love story, but
Yeah.
it's very cute, very
Mhm.
short, and I was just like, I l
Yeah.
and I just
Yeah.
love the cover, but, like, I was just like, "Okay, this is a feel-good cutesy one."
Yeah.
Now let's get into one that's
Oh.
not so cutesy feel good,
No, it
and
was
the
just
ending threw us for a loop.
Yeah. Um, Evidence of the Affair by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I think you sent me that one.
I did.
And I went in blind because I was like, it's a whatever, like it's short. I love that it was like letters. Like we were
Doesn't
reading
that
their
make
letters.
you so just a little context,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
It is a story like this short story. It's a short story. It takes place in the form of letters from the
Yeah.
70s,
From
like
the
late
70s.
70s.
Yeah,
I think it's
yeah.
either 76 or 77.
It's around that time, yeah.
And it's about this woman. What's her name? Her name is Carrie. Her
Mhm.
husband Kent's having an
Yeah.
affair. And David, his wife, Janet, is having an affair.
Yeah.
And Ken and Janet are sleeping together. And Carrie reaches out to David
Via letters.
via a
And
letter, a
we're
handwritten letter.
and we're reading their letters, and
We're
that's how
reading
the
the
exchange between the two of them. And it goes on about the details of them figuring out how their spouses are cheating, and just
the whole
the drama. And then you even start to get like pieces of the spouses that are cheating with each other's letters because
they both find each other's cheating
cheating
spouses'
spouses'
letters and
letters
share
to
it.
each other, and so they share it with each other, and then they meet up.
Let me just say,
Just
David,
read it.
I was like,
Nah,
David is so sweet.
he
And I'm
is-
just like, oh, he
bruh.
still is sweet. But I was just like,
He pissed-
that ending,
pissed me
I
off.
said, excuse the hell out of me.
Wait. The letter.
We can ruin this one because this one came out a while ago.
Okay,
And
all right,
I just
fine,
need
good.
to get it
'Cause
out.
This one it was.
Spoiler alert. If
Yeah.
you don't want to hear
If you
the
don't want to
ending,
hear it, pause.
pause,
Go read it.
skip 2 minutes ahead.
Well, let's not time frame it because we don't know. We might go on longer than 2 minutes.
No.
Just pause. Go read it. Come back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or like whatever. But anyway, we're spoiling it from this point on.
Wait till you see my.
Yeah. Wait. We'll do a. When we're done. Got it. Okay.
Okay.
We got to remember that. Okay.
We got this. So, should we just say what the ending was? Because the way that
I was so
they met
mad.
Okay.
So
Janet and David, through all this interaction, they agree to meet up.
What are the?
I'm sorry,
no,
Janet's David's
Janet-
like Carrie and David.
Yeah, there it is. Carrie and David met up. They hung out, talked it out. No, because they met up a couple times.
They met up a couple times, and it was just like innocent. Like they had lunch,
They
and
had
then
lunch.
they like agreed to meet up again. Like they were talking about this letters and how like their marriages seemed to be failing, how they weren't sure how to communicate to their spouses.
Because they knew, but they didn't let their spouses know that they knew.
And then David was concerned about the custody of his 2 children.
Yes, because David did have children.
And the crazy part is Carrie and Ken, they had issues, but Carrie couldn't conceive.
And she was told that it was her fault.
And she was, yes.
That it was told it was her fault that she couldn't conceive. So then.
And in Ken's letters, he's communicating with Janet how he wants her to have his children.
Babies and all
this
and
stuff.
they decide to so Ken and Janet meet up or go out of town. Something happens where they end up
out of town.
Out of
4th
town.
of July
Yeah,
weekend.
4th of July weekend. They end up out of town. So then David and Kara decide to meet up too
with his kids, and she books rooms for them, and they have a whole weekend activity, so they're both not alone.
Yeah.
And the whole time that they've had a couple interactions.
Yeah.
Then we find some of their last conversations are like, hey, this is what Carrie's saying, hey, David is taking me here. He loves me. He wants to
No, that's Ken. Ken.
Sorry, Ken. Oh my God. Ken. And they're doing all these things, and
we're getting better.
Yeah, David sends a letter. Same thing with him and Janet, except Janet has confessed having an affair.
Yeah.
And then.
And he says David says in his letter, I am sending you Ken's letter.
Most recent letter.
The last letter that he sent to my wife But if you guys are fine, happy, cool, and wanting to go on your marriage, do not read this letter. And I was thinking, this better not end here because I'm gonna be pissed if I don't get to read what
The letter
Ken
is.
said.
And the
Baby,
trip that Carrie's over here talking about Ken taking her on, Carrie was
she
so
was
excited.
yeah,
Ken had actually reached out to Janet
Janet to
talking
want to
about,
take
I
Janet
want to
on that
take you
trip.
here on this trip. Like, I'm sorry
Mhm.
for the last time we spoke. I love you. I'll leave my wife and all
Yeah,
these
they were
things.
like, yeah.
Baby, baby. I was shooketh. And I was like, that's crazy. Then we see letters. She's getting a divorce. And she sent the letters to between Ken and Janet to her attorney. And I was like, damn, like, you go, girl. You get
Yeah.
that divorce.
But baby, that
But
letter.
baby, the last letter that she sent to
Woo,
Janet.
that
Okay. Sorry for that transition, guys. As you can see, we have a special furry guest. So, just he sent to my
But
wife.
again, do not read if
this.
you guys are happy. And
And-
I thought it was going to cut there. And I thought we were never going to get the answer. I thought it was just going to be like, oh my God, what did he say? Oh, baby, we got the answer.
Basically, what that letter said was Ken was reaching out to Janet, confessing his love, how he wants to leave his wife, inviting Janet on the trip that he was on with his wife, that Ken took Carrie on, and confessing how he would leave her, how much he loved Janet, and apologizing for their last interaction because Janet no longer wanted to be cheating on her husband.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to stop there. No.
No.
Next letter, Carrie is telling David in like this farewell letter that she's now a divorced woman, thanking him for like the communications that they've had and thanking him for the last gift he left her with, which was their now daughter, Margaret. I said,
mic drop.
and that's how it ended.
That's how it ended. Baby, what?
Huh?
What do you mean?
But at no point did I think
I was like looking at my Kindle like, hold up, there's got to be more pages because what do you
he
mean?
thought that they were having an affair
Fair.
because of the affair that their spouses were having.
They said an eye for an eye. They said an eye for
They took it.
They
What
said-
did Cardi B say?
She
They go low, I take a
the
tail.
and they definitely did. They took it somewhere. But it's just like, can they be? I mean,
Can Janet be mad when she finds out? If she finds out, no.
Right.
Should Janet find out? Yes.
right. I don't know.
Is it crazy for cheating to
Possibly.
be happening? Absolutely.
Oh wait, I said possibly. No, I said
Okay.
yes. It is crazy. Sorry.
If that one above my head, I'm so sorry.
No, it definitely is. But it's just like, what? That was good. That's another one that I kind of wish we got like a longer. But then again, no,
You know what this
I
made me
like the
think of,
fact that
though?
it was short.
This just made me think of, you know how you're watching a really good series or something on Netflix?
Mm-hmm.
Not only does the season end on a cliffhanger, but then it doesn't come back.
They don't
Pisses me
renew it.
off.
Yeah. But no, I kind of like that they left it. I kind of like that it was short, actually.
I like that it was short, but it's just like, I need
Damn,
this
yeah.
in book form.
But
Make
then
it
I
similar.
don't, though.
I need.
You
I
think
need.
so? If that's the case, then you should actually. I was gonna say Stillwater Girls, but there's a lot more to that, so maybe not that book. But you get that, but you get other stuff with it too, so maybe
Mhm.
not. But that one, yes, that one's definitely was a really, really good one. Let's see, what do we got next?
That was,
I-
y'all
oh.
have to read it.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. That's a definite, like, read that tonight. Like, read it now. The next one, I talk about this one all the time, and I want you to read it so bad. It's called The Fall Risk by Abby Jimenez. And it's so good. She just wants attention.
I know.
And it's just like, sit down, sit, lay down. Lay down, girl. Like, come on.
I feel like because I'm not saying it sternly, but I don't want to say it
Yeah.
loudly.
See. But it's called The Fall Risk by Abby Jimenez. It's so
Sis.
good. So good.
Just look candy. She'd be all right.
And I want you to read it so bad because it's so
How many pages is it? Like under
cute.
100?
It's under 100,
Okay.
yeah. And it's also a read and listen too. I did this
Oh,
one,
okay.
yeah, while I was working, and it was so good. And so cute. The banter, hilarious. Side characters, hilarious. 10 out of 10. I also kind of low-key wish that this one was a bigger book, but just read it.
Okay.
Just read
Okay,
it.
I
Go,
have to.
just read it. It's so it's cute. It's the cutest thing I've read in a while. What you
What
got?
else? Okay, so I have 2.
Okay.
So, they're featured on because you put me on to, like, the Kindle Listen and Reads.
Mhm. You're
There's a
welcome.
feature thank you.
Yes.
There's a feature Amazon, like, I think it's called Sexy Creatures? Is
Mhm,
it Sexy
mhm.
Creatures? Well, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Absolutely no, it's Scared Sexy.
Oh, okay,
They
okay.
have authors that I actually really like. There's
Like
this
their
book called
series and
Her
stuff.
Obsession, the one I
Yeah.
bought on my birthday. Same author has one.
Mhm.
I am still reading all of them. We're gonna let you guys know what my top faves are when I finish all of them.
Mhm.
Let me tell you something. Beautiful Nightmare. Remember Monster Inc. as a kid?
Mhm. I wonder.
Okay. It is about like it's like giving that vibe, but instead they're monsters that have to go through the portal into your room and
Mhm.
put you under sleep paralysis to
Oh,
scare
wow.
you,
Uh-huh.
but it's spicy. Not what you're expecting.
Huh.
And it's a short story. And when I
Okay.
tell you I was not expecting the ending,
Mhm.
I loved it. I
Yeah.
was just like, oh, okay. I like this. It's different. It's one
Okay.
of those like it's not wildly crazy
Mhm.
like some of the other ones, but it's still just like, okay.
Mhm.
And there's this one that it's spicy. It's by Gia Colt. Oh, sorry, Beautiful Nightmares by Katie Rapper.
Okay.
It's called 3.
Hmm.
It's
It's about
MFM. It's
mhm.
about 3. And
Oh.
basically our FMC, she's a
Uh-huh.
doctor. She's a fellow and she's just presenting at a I don't know, a what's it? I forget what it's called, but she's just presenting a
Mhm.
case and talking about like her research.
Mhm.
There are these 2 best friends who are in the front row watching from the same hometown as her. They're just obsessed with her work. They really like her.
Mhm.
And they meet at a In and Out and they're talking to her and they like enjoy some time together at a bar in the hotel and then they
Mhm.
go back to her hotel room and it's just like that interaction and she's just like she's a single mom because she's a divorcee. She's never done this before and it's just like but they're all from the same small town and they talked about like wanting
Mhm.
this to not just be a one-time thing and it's just
Mhm.
like okay, but like is it
Is
more
it
than one?
the one
You know
time
what I
thing?
mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
on,
It
Gia, let us know. But it was really like there's like a whole bunch of them, and I'm gonna keep reading them. But it was just like when you want that quick, spicy,
yeah,
but not
yeah.
over the
Mhm.
top.
Yeah.
It was
It
cute.
was okay, okay.
So honestly, if you're trying to get into like reverse harems or just something
Mm.
different, you're not sure. I'd say give it a try because you never know. I feel like when you're like looking to get into different levels of spicy,
Yeah.
and at different scenes and, like, just
And your
different
comfort level
tropes
with
and
reading.
yeah. I would say reading a spicy novella or short story is the way
Mhm.
to go because
Mhm.
you can put your feet in.
Yeah,
For
you can
example,
dip
like,
your feet
Lights
in.
Out, right? Like, there's, like, knife play,
Mhm.
and I don't know if I can say that. But
But yes,
it's not what you'd
it's
think, though.
not yeah,
But,
it's
like, also, like,
camp
chasing and what is that?
what?
When people chase each other, like, the primal
Primal
play?
play and stuff,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's like,
All
yeah,
those types
if
of
you're not
things, if you're
sure
not sure, read it in a novella short story because it's gonna be
yeah,
kind of not as graphically prolonged,
right, yeah.
but it's just gonna be short, sweet, to the point,
To the
like,
point.
see if
There's
you like it,
normally there's not much plot.
which I
But
do
no,
enjoy. It
it depends
depends,
on what it is
because then
because
it's like
there
when I'm
are
thinking,
some
like,
that have
Haunting Adeline
mhm.
and Hunting Adeline, it's like, can you imagine if that was a short story? That would piss me off.
No, that
It
wouldn't
wouldn't
work.
exist,
It wouldn't
but
work.
you would just have so many holes, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
but if and listen, Haunting Adeline and Hunting
Love
can be dark. It is dark
mhm.
and it's hard to digest.
The second one,
The second
definitely.
one extremely
Mhm.
hard. But if you read that and you were like, "Oh, this isn't for me," that's okay, but I would say don't cancel out
Out all
dark
mhm.
romances. Try different ones
Novellas.
in
Mhm.
novella form, but it is on the
Mhm.
spectrum of
That one
darkness.
took me a little bit
It
to
took
finish.
me a little bit. The
The
second
second
one,
one, yeah, that one I really the
I
first
cried.
part,
It's
yeah,
so traumatic.
it
And
is
it's just like
very
you feel like I feel like I'm
yeah.
feeling her pain.
Yeah,
Oh
everything,
my
yeah.
goodness. So like
So
I get that. And like listen, always read your trigger warnings, always read,
mhm.
but like there's also some where it's just so unrealistic, like
Yeah. Yeah.
making inanimate objects realistic.
That whole series, that whole realm of novellas crack
It's so
me
funny to me.
up. Like crack me up. There and, like, what is even funnier is, like, so I went down a rabbit hole. No judgment. We are not judging. We do not judge. This is a safe space. I went down a rabbit hole because I had seen something on TikTok, and, the next book after it, like, you know how, like, as Amazon will, like, recommend you, like, books or whatever? And it was, like, praising mantises or something like
Oh
that,
my
and I
god.
was like, "Oh
You
my
remember
god."
that?
It was something and then there was one where it was like, what was it? Something with the trumpet. That one
Oh
was
my god.
I didn't read that one, but I was like, "This is wild."
Stop.
Like,
There's one, the cover, it's like something TBR, and it's like
oh, yeah, tentacles and or something,
it's tentacles and TBR,
or
and the
something. I
description
wanna read
talks
that
about
one.
her TBR becomes like her love
Lover,
interest or her
yeah.
lover.
Yeah,
I
poor
have
Felix
to
is like,
read that one,
"What are
but
y'all?"
it's just like there's so many, like Pounded by Poseidon.
Yeah, there's
Like
pounded in the pumpkin patch. I'm so mad I found it after Halloween. Like,
there's so many.
yeah.
And whoever wrote
Oh,
that one,
unhinged, the doorknob one. It's like, love you guys down.
there's
Where
one
do you
about it.
come up
There's one
with
about a
this?
fork.
Yeah, I
Like the
saw
fork,
the fork. What? Like, what?
cupcakes, like
Yeah,
literally. If you think of anything, you could sit here and say, I don't know, a glass. I
yeah.
promise you there's a
They're
novella about a
right.
glass becoming a man or
Yeah,
becoming some type of fictional creature that
yeah,
has a love interest.
yeah.
It could be marshmallows. It could be
Too
cheese.
much.
It could be I don't know. I've seen airplanes. There's an airplane
No,
one.
there's
I think it's
no,
called
there's not.
Airpeen. There's so many.
Airplane.
Yes,
Crazy.
Halloween, like for
Halloween, I've
Halloween.
seen
Yeah,
Halloween. That
there's
one's funny.
so
The alien one. So, like, if you want to get
stuff
into
for
like,
Thanksgiving. So
yeah, so
many, guys.
there's a lot.
But there's also really cutesy, funny ones.
Yeah.
Like, and there's some too. Like, for example, you know what I think too? I like what is it called? Regency? Like Regal.
Okay. Yeah.
But I'm very selective in how I like those types of romance
Okay.
books. I think I like shows. I like
Yeah.
shows
See, like, I
more
can
than
do a
how I
show.
do in books.
Like, so, like Bridgerton and stuff.
But like I'm
That
talking past Bridgerton, yeah.
past Bridgerton.
What is that one show? I'm so bad at show names, guys. It was on Netflix. Um, it wasn't The Crown.
But like that era of.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying. See, I haven't read a book like that.
I think it was called like Rain or something. I
Uh-huh.
don't remember, but it was like from the 1700s. She was a queen, and it was like they all had different kingdoms and
Mhm.
regions, and like they're literally bartering and all that stuff. I don't like reading that in a
Mhm.
book.
Yeah.
Like for Regency, I like it more like the Bridgerton type. Like I
Okay.
like courting, I think that's cute, but
Okay.
like I don't like 1700s level Regency.
Mhm.
But I feel like if you're not sure if you like Regency, because also like if it's like if it's like lichens and werewolves, love
Mhm.
Regency too.
Mhm.
Short story for that. Like
Yeah.
if there's a trope you're not sure about,
Find it in
don't
a
ever
short
say
story.
I would say don't ever say you don't like a trope or genre unless you've
Until you
truly given it a try. And to give it
mhm.
a try, you have to
Novella.
read different authors.
Oh, yeah,
You
different
c
authors,
Mhm.
different
So
yeah.
novella it.
Yeah, novella it.
Novella it. But also sometimes, like, you'll see an author who does a novella, but that's not just, like, their full
That's
book
yeah,
of,
no.
like, their writing style, like, maybe they have 1 or 2, that's not
Yeah.
how they
Like
typically
Megan
write.
Quinn, for example.
Mhm.
I read one of her novellas and I loved it, and it makes me interested to see, like, what her longer series are and her longer books are.
Yeah, and we are gonna do, like, a Megan
A whole
Quinn book
thing.
haul
Yeah, we
because
are.
her, like,
You love
romance
yeah.
Christmas holiday season books, it's like Hallmark
Hallmark.
in book form.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
so many. So I'd say, like, give it a go. We
Mhm.
definitely do try to read
Yeah.
different things.
Mhm.
And it's not that we do try. We do,
We
but
do.
I think it's nice in novella, short story form.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm. Um, I'll do one more just so that way we don't so it's not all
Romancy.
lovey-dovey.
Okay.
'Cause I am a sucker for a thriller, like a novella
Mhm.
thriller. Um, and who is it? Who is it? Jack Steen. It's called The Asylum Confession.
Okay.
And what it is about this doctor who's on an insane asylum, and he if you so he's on an insane he works on an insane asylum for those who uh they're like not getting out. Like this
Okay.
is it for them. They can never leave, but they are clinically insane, so they can't go to prison.
Mhm.
So what he does is he's on the death floor, I guess, like the level, like what do you call hospice.
Okay.
So he's like on that floor of the insane asylum. So what he does is he makes a deal with the patients that come in, and he's like, if you give me your honest story, I will assist you in dying. And
Oh,
it's
so it's
the
like a euthanasia-y one.
right.
Okay. I said
So yeah, it's like
euthanasia-based
assisted, yeah,
assisted, unaliving.
unaliving.
Mhm.
Yes. So what he does is he gets these insane asylums patients' stories, and then he turns them into his book.
Oh my
And
goodness.
they're so good, and he has, like, different catalogs. So he has one that's about, like, serial unalivers, and he has one that's about, like, family unalivers. They're just good.
So let me
They're
ask you this.
yeah.
Do you think someone who enjoyed reading Miss Murder would like this short story? Because that's what when you were describing that, that's instantly what I went to.
Miss Murder. I
Just with the
Yeah, the
storytelling
story.
of
So,
unaliving
yes.
from someone else.
I Yes, and it's not crazy graphic. It's and each book, each set, like, it has, like, 4 stories in it. So,
Okay.
like, there's one of, like, an old lady who's, like, a serial unaliver, but, like, when she tells you her story, you're like, "Hmm, was she really?" I don't consider that was so it's like, it makes you think, and then at the end, he also, like he'll always say at the end of his books, like, "Do you believe them or do you not believe?" Like, "Do you think they told me the truth?" or
Okay.
whatever. It's good. But, yeah, so if you liked Miss Murder, I think you would like this series. Um,
Because I liked Miss Murder. I
you
know you
liked Miss
didn't.
Murder, yeah,
But
I wasn't a it just wasn't my cup of tea, but it's also because I feel like I don't wanna say I'm an advanced reader, but, like, I've read so many thrillers and psychological thrillers and all that, so it's just, like, for me, I feel like it just
see.
wasn't it was outside of my
Mhm.
range, that's all. But, like, someone getting into as an intro, Miss Murder, perfect for you.
I think that's also a good point. I think as readers,
Mhm.
just like what we talked about earlier, when you're such an avid reader and you're
Mhm.
accustomed to a certain level of detail,
Right.
when you're reading another author's work, I think that I have to have, like and I
Agreed.
do have an appreciation, like and I hate to say grace, like, I think it is grace,
Mhm.
but I think it's more so, like, just an appreciation because if I was reading first time reading this genre or this type of work, or I finally got back into reading this year or, like,
Mhm.
this month, my opinion on this book would be so much different.
True.
So I feel like you guys will notice when I'm talking about a book the way I describe, like, the author and, like, their writing style,
Mhm.
it might seem like I'm being overly cautious or nice, but it's just that understanding that, like, my preferences lead to my opinion, but I don't want that to skew you, and
Right.
also, like, appreciating the literature and, like, the way that they wrote, because
Right.
it's not that it's written poorly,
Mm,
it's just that I wanted it to be darker, or, like, I
or
wanted
wanted it
more, or, like,
mhm.
for example, when it comes to shifters, especially werewolves, there's such a level of precision, I'd say, and detail for me that is needed, like, especially when you start mixing lichen, that if you're not on
Mhm.
par,
Mhm.
it's gonna
It's
piss me
gonna
off, like, and it's just
yeah.
I'm not gonna enjoy it.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah,
so,
so but yes, Confessions
okay,
of an
that's
Asylum. Oh,
added to
I'm
my
so sorry,
TBR.
I just poked you in the eye, my girl.
She okay?
Yes, yes.
She's just
I
sitting there,
was
she's like,
just
"Give
like,
me love.
yeah,
Give me
that's
love."
all I care about. Yes, that anything by Jackstein, I love.
Okay.
Like yeah, that's my
So,
guy.
because it's Novella November, that
Yes.
means on social media, we're gonna constantly at
Mhm.
least once a week, we're gonna post
Yes,
different
about
novellas that we've read. You already know to anticipate a segment about
yeah.
my Amazon haul,
Mhm.
for that set of series. And there's just gonna be different ones. And also, I think
I wanna try and do tropes we're gonna hold ourselves to it. Try tropes that we haven't really read or and
mhm.
so
I think tropes we haven't read and also, like, supporting, like, indie authors,
mhm.
something new,
Yeah.
um, that we just a style we haven't read before.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm gonna also try and find a romance base that doesn't have a happy ending. Like, to me, Evidence of an
Ooh.
Affair wasn't a romance per se.
Yeah, I
Like,
could what would you classify that as then?
can we say it's contemporary? I don't
I don't
know.
know. Yeah, that's kinda 'cause there was yeah.
And
I
is
don't
it a
know.
romance if it doesn't have a happy ending? Like, I know there's that whole debate. The answer is yes. But I don't
Wait, the answer is yes for you said that romance can
yeah, some people say, like, "Oh, it can't be romance if it doesn't have a happy
happy
ending."
ending?
Like, that's, like, the signature
Uh,
classics. I wholeheartedly agree.
no,
I
I
think it has to
disagree.
contain some level of romance, like
Romance.
A Walk to Remember. I think Nicholas Sparks,
Oh,
those books
yeah, Walk
didn't
to
always
Remember
have
is considered a romance, and that wasn't a happy ending. That
exactly.
book broke my heart.
Yeah, we'll get into more novellas that are
Mhm.
different than unlike anything we've read. We're gonna do some of those weird, crazy ones. We're gonna
Yeah.
do different genres. We're gonna
Mhm.
find some good dystopian ones, guys.
Mhm.
Like
Mhm.
monsters, aliens too. We're gonna find it all. Um, Regency. We're gonna
Yeah.
so many different ones. Like so many different ones.
Yes.
But yeah, guys.
Yeah.
Welcome to Novella November with May and Mai.
Novella, and possibly Fee from time to time.
Yeah, you guys will start seeing, I'm sure, appearances of our dogs
Yeah.
combined, we both have 4.
Yes.
Whoa,
Oh,
combined,
whoa.
we have a
Combined, we
total of
have a
4,
total of 4
2 and
dogs.
2.
Yeah.
So, you'll see glimpses of
Yeah.
our dogs.
Yeah.
I have doodles, obsessed with my doodles. Love May's dogs, but I'm a doodle girl now.
But thank you guys for coming. Definitely make sure you like and subscribe,
Yeah,
and we will see you next time. Oh, I mean, well, follow us, of course, on It's Books Over Boys on Instagram, TikTok, email us. It'll
absolutely.
be at the end of the show. You know what
Yeah,
to do.
you guys know what to do. And let us know in the comments if you have any suggestions about novellas
Yeah,
or
definitely.
holiday books that we
Yes,
have
because we
to
wanna
read.
yeah, we wanna get our holiday books in. So,
And I want to let me rephrase. I'm going to read. I want some stalking, unaliving holiday books that are like they just threw Christmas in
yeah,
here.
they just threw Christmas.
But then I
This one
want
has
some
to
that are
be
just like so hallmarky cute. You
yeah.
know what to expect.
Mhm.
Gonna be emotional and here for the ride.
Yeah.
And then I also want some out of the
Out of
world,
this world.
something I've never read before that's gonna make me just question my sanity.
Mhm,
We
mhm.
want it all, guys.
Well,
But thanks
see
for
you next
listening.
time, book
Bye, book
babes.
babes.
Bye.
It's books over boys.